My wife and I had a date night the other night, as rare as they are these days, and I specifically brought out the XDM. It's a 40 caliber, that's what you're looking at there, because it doesn't have a lot of recoil compared to some of the other guns I have due to the barrel length. And as a result, I thought this might be a little more fun for her to shoot. But mainly I want to focus on what happened out there. And that is the XDM grip safety. Let's revisit my philosophy on grip safeties for a second before we start. 1911s, I don't have a problem with them. Most of those are prominent enough that I don't even seem to notice that they're there. And that would hold true for the XDM as well. For the many years that I've shot this gun, not once have I had a problem with engaging the grip safety. For those that don't know what the grip safety does, simply this: if you don't push it in, the gun don't go bang. My wife started shooting the gun and she liked it. Recoil again was manageable for her. She had fun. However, an interesting thing to note is the failed to fire on 3 separate occasions. Let's go ahead and take a look.
You've got to hold it a little bit lower, that front sight. So a lot of my guns, you have to put the front sight directly over what you're aiming at. That one, put it just below. That seems to help. And you're out. Cool, dude.
I think it might have jammed a little bit one time. Well, I don't know if it was jam is the word, but I pushed the trigger, nothing happened. But maybe I didn't have my hand tight enough up there, I don't know.
That could be. That's interesting because I hear people talk about that with the grip safety, but I've never had that as an
Maybe
issue.
just because you're stronger or
Did you
holding tighter, I don't know.
Did you feel the trigger pull back?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
So I thought I was out, but I had only shot a couple.
Yeah, keep an eye on it.
Anyway.
So my wife and I were talking, and she thought she pulled the trigger, and she did. But what happened with this is she pulled the trigger, and you see it moves, but it doesn't engage the striker unless you have that grip safety pulled in. There you hear it. Now I've never had that problem, but that's interesting to note. Maybe smaller hands, not as strong as hands, that might be an issue. I know that's a big detractor for a lot of people on those XDMs, is that grip safety. Personally, as much as I've shot this gun, I've never had it be a problem for me.
See, I did it again.
Oh, she's not getting that grip safety in all
Yeah.
the way.
You can see how much I flinch. It
Yeah.
doesn't go off.
Nice.
I did it again. I must not be getting my hand up there.
Now, one thing to note about my wife is she does not shoot frequently at all. In fact, it's rare that she really gets out and shoots with me. So we were just kind of out there having fun. To sum this up, I just turned on the camera when we were out shooting for fun. I didn't know I'd get a video out of it. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But I certainly caught an interesting point that has really made me think about the grip safeties. Again, my philosophy on them is I could kind of take them or leave them. Personally, I've never had a problem with them. I'm glad that we found out that's not the gun for my wife. To have it fire not fire 3 times and the first time she shot it, that's concerning. Now maybe training and range time would help alleviate this issue, but it still leaves a nagging doubt that in a stressful situation, it may become a problem. On a larger scale, the gun that we choose to be a home defense gun, to be a concealment gun, we've really got to practice with them so we can get to know the nuances and maybe some of those things that might not work for us as a user, and maybe it's just an individual user, so that if we get into a stressful situation, we're not finding out about that problem then. Not only that, but as this situation shows, the gun might work just fine for me in my hands, but if you're thinking of maybe other family members employing that gun in a time of need in the home, they probably want to get out and shoot it too, just to make sure. Just some food for thought. This was really interesting to me how this happened, because grip safeties have never really been an issue to me. I'd rather not have them, but if they're there, whatever. But this has really given me some more to think about when it comes to grip safeties. Appreciate you guys watching and commenting. It's fun to get in there and mix it up with you guys in the comments. Remember to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later.